Do an audio check, 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 check. Let's give this another try. Shall we? What's up, Dead Zone? Cool. Yeah, I got a link to Twitch support. Tomorrow when they get on, it is on. I'm gonna blow their shit up, dude. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Dumping logs in a wood chipper this weekend? What are you talking about, the one? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, dude. The page wouldn't even load on my computer. It wasn't just the Xbox. The Twitch page died. Like, everything. It was very random. The one. What are you talking about? Somebody was streaming? I don't get that. Yeah, we are so about to go over the top on this, on this, map right here, man. Oops, this is at 100, I forgot. Because we are gonna get our loading wagon or our mixing wagon. We're gonna have all that silage in there. I should have tarped the last one that I did, but that's okay. And we're saving the rest of this barley harvest, putting it into storage. So, but we won't have any more silage after this, but I don't know, man. I might fast forward. When I fast forward, we should have silage, which is going to be way over. Man, we're about to bust it. I'm telling you. We're about to have everything that we need here in a minute. And I'm doing it on, what's up, Gunnin? Welcome back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look out, there's a pole there. Don't read, chat, and drive, especially with the traffic on. So I'm doing it on career too, so. Because I was trying to see if it was multiplayer that I was having issues with. So, I don't know, man. I got irritated. I got very angry. I thought about I wrote it out, even tweeted it out that it was canceled. I got mad, man. I was really pissed. I'm glad that nobody's at Twitch, because I'd have went up one side of them, down the other. That wouldn't have been good, but I just felt like I needed to vent to him, because it was extremely irritating. It's like the third time I've had to deal with this problem my past 3 streams, and it's just getting worse. So whoa, 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 whoa. Did you reply to my tweet? Yeah, I put it in the chat. I was like, stream is canceled. I'll be back Friday, maybe. Oh, man. It's stressful, man. You know, it can be stressful. What do you mean, do they fill up? With this chaff? Yeah. Come on, Dad. You've been watching long enough, dude. Or haven't you been watching long enough? Yeah, you can fill them up to 100%, man. And then you gotta tarp them, you know. Whoops, 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 whoops. I need to go unload it. I knew I did, yep. Yeah, I wasn't done with this today, man. I'm, you know, stream or no stream, I got work I want to do on this map, man. I mean, I want you guys to see it, but, you know. I just get motivated about doing it, and I want to do it, so. Yeah, we're gonna fill up. Well, we're not gonna fill it up. We're gonna do as much as we can. Excuse me. With what we have here, and then we're gonna tarp it, and then we're gonna go buy our our mixing wagon and mixing machine, and we're gonna take that down to the biogas plant, and we're gonna unload that chaff that's down there, and then by the time we do that, the other one will have popped, hopefully, and then maybe we'll do a thing of canola and we'll do that chaff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It goes pretty quick with that mixing wagon. Doing chaff with the mixing wagon, it goes fairly quick. Hey, Dead Zone, you still in here? What do you... Now, you had this thing about the onions on the feet, right? What do you... Now, are you a health nut? I'm just curious. I want to get some information. I mean, are you into nutrition and all that kind of good jazz? Okay. No, besides working out, I wanted something to up my metabolism and give me more energy. You know? Multivitamins give me headaches. I think there's just too much in there. I mean, I used to take a multivitamin, but it just seems to give me headaches. So I quit taking it. I didn't know if there's anything to eat, that would help me with that. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking into it. Just looking around, thinking about it. That's all. Hey, Thomas, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Green tea, Coyote? Like how much and how often? Do you know? And what's up, man? I didn't know you came back. Thomas, thank you for that follow, my friend. I do appreciate that. Very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you, buddy. I'm doing awesome, man. Now I'm doing awesome. I get to stream like I want to, without any problems. Hopefully. Yeah, energy boosters aren't good for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. I didn't, well, you missed it because I actually stopped the stream, so. Alright, let's see here. Let's get this guy going. So, green tea is good for you? Yeah, yeah. You haven't been here that long, though, Thomas. I mean, I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Stick around. You might change your mind. 3 cups. 3 cups a day. All right. Is there anything for energy? Do they suggest anything for energy in there? You know what I'm saying? Along with the green tea. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, man. Well, what? I know apple cider vinegar is good for you. Make sure it says it has the what in it? The mother? What are you talking about? I think you had an auto correct there. Oh, mother? It's a part of the vinegar. Okay. So they make that. I mean, I've heard of that stuff. Well, I better not do that. I've heard of that stuff. Do they make it all together like that, right? Apple cider vinegar. They make it like it's on the... What in the world, dude? Come on. All I want to do is go around this guy. They make it like that, right? Where it's all made together, apple cider vinegar. You don't have to mix anything. Oh my God. You used to use that concoction together, ephedrine, caffeine, and aspirin? Ouch. A tablespoon of water, and yes, it comes natural. Okay. A tablespoon. In regular cold water. In like what? An 8-ounce glass of cold water or something? I'm gonna have to try that. I'm not doing. Yeah, ephedrine will kill you. Yep. Caffeine has too much of a crash for me, man. I need to get off of that. Yeah, I used to take White Crosses when I used to drive over the road. It was over-the-counter bronchial. You know what I mean? It was for bronchitis. But let me tell you something. If you'd been up all day and had to make a 300-mile trip overnight, guaranteed them White Crosses would get you there. And it was over the counter. It wasn't illegal. Until the meth heads started making meth with it, and then that's when it became a problem. Just fix it to your taste? Okay, man. Yeah, I remember when you got sick. You drank too much coffee, Gunnin. Oh, dude, ephedrine alone, man. Oh my god. Forget about it. Alright, I will. Can't remember. I wasn't done with this yet, right? No, I don't think so. Or was I? Huh. I can't remember. Nope. So, let's see here. We get that planted. Is he done over there on the end? Wait a second. No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I get this done right here, has that field over there been picked up? Hold the phone. I can't remember if I did that little field down there or not. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. Yeah, man, we are well on our way. All right, Dead Zone, cool. I'll look at it after the stream, buddy. Yeah, I was really motivated about tonight, man. I was not ready to not stream tonight. I can tell you that. That was not something that I was wanting to do, which was to quit the stream early. The ultimate rock tune, huh? Lime? Is that, wait a minute. That's a band called Lime, Dead Zone? Or what are we talking about? Oh, Lime Rock tune. Okay. I misunderstood what you said, man. Sorry. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is a stream map. I only do this map on stream. I have a YouTube channel that I put all of the streams up on. So if you miss it, you can watch how I started from the beginning. If you're interested in that. I know there's several different ways that you can start a map, but I have 3 other game saves of maps that I've done. Not that I don't learn something all the time, but I have a pretty good understanding of what I want to do. But sometimes, some things, I just change it up as I go, you know. Like when the gold edition came out and this thing was presented, It changed a whole lot of things. Now, why didn't... Oh, because you filled up. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's why you haven't kept going. Yeah, oh yeah, Swift has got all the... Yep. Swift's been putting out his stuff since Forza 5. I mean, he did it every now and again in 4, but he really, like, let loose in Forza 5. Oh, excuse me. But, what was I gonna say? Shoot. See, I haven't tried a whole lot of sim steering. Sim steering in Forza 6 is different than it was in Forza 5. So I don't know. I don't know. I might change it back to sim, but we'll see. Because I know Swift uses sim steering. I knew this guy was stuck down here. So canola is big money, but it doesn't have any, you know, it's only like one harvest, you know. I consider wheat and barley a 2-harvest product. Because you actually harvest the wheat and then the live straw, and then the barley and then the live straw, so. Man, Tio, what's up, man? How you doing? Sup? Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Yeah. Yeah, it gets dark. I just fast forward through it. I've done too many dark harvests. Or night harvest. Oh, is that guy finished? He's finished. Man, he got done quick. Yeah, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so a quarter till, whatever. Dang, man, too. Oh my goodness. Something wrong with you, man. Somebody trying to take on the farmer's daughter, is that what you're saying? Yeah, they got side missions. They're just not like that. Oh my goodness, that looked like an Audi, didn't it? Really quick like. Oh man. So how you doing tonight, man? Finally getting out from under the snow and I hear you, brother. I hear you. I know all about the snow growing up, man. That's why I don't go back there. Not unless I absolutely have to. I'm done with that mess. We had a giant 9-foot tall mound running the length of a parking lot. Yeah, right? Oh, I'm sure, man. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to ride with my dad on a dump trailer, 18-wheeler dump trailer, and we would go to the parking lots and fill up, you know, unloading the snow out of the parking lots. Big loader trucks, man, or bigger loader tractors, front loaders, you know, like the ones they got in this game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with that mess, dude. To move snow, yeah, it'd be cool, man. Plow these roads. Had a salt machine to salt the road. That would be really cool. Because it does snow. It just doesn't accumulate. You gonna head out gunning? Alright. It was white lightning. What was white lightning? Oh, you mean the snow in DC. I got you. Have a good night, gunning. Yeah, that would be fun. The car? Oh, alright. That was a delayed reaction. Okay, I got you now. I understand. Alright, gunning. See you Friday, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we'll go park this bad boy. And then move that sower over where it needs to be. I'm ready to load up some silage, man. I'm telling you right now. I am ready for it. I'm ready to have a T8. I love the Ursus tractor. It's a cool tractor, but it is just about time for an upgrade. Upgrade. And then the next upgrade is going to be this bad boy. She's going to get sold, and we're going to get us a 45 footer. We're going to be knocking these fields out, man. I have about had my fill of this harvester. Just about. It's alright for starting out, but I'm done with it. A gold mining reality show. And in order to build up a dam, they were driving over it and opening up the belly of a truck to dump dirt as it moved back and forth, gradually building up the dam. Pretty cool. Huh? That sounds cool, man. Yeah, it'd be really awesome if some of these games could cross over each other, you know? Like you got what? American Trucker that just came out, you know? American Truck Simulator or whatever it is, you know? You got Euro Truck. I mean, we have an American map on this map, you know? They could collaborate in multiplayer and, you know, they could come pick up the product and take it and deliver it. I mean, there's a lot of neat things that I wish that it would be cool if you could incorporate them like that. I think it'd be fun. Too bad you can't. Alright, let's get this sower back over there. To that small field, and then one more. And we can fertilize this and be finished. Yeah, no, New Holland is real, my friend. Everything in this game is real. Yes, sir. All the equipment in this game is real life. Yeah, it is cool. Alright, before I start this dude, I'm gonna get this guy. Yeah, I can't hire somebody to do that other guy's job, so I have to do it on my own. But I need to get this guy started on fertilizing. So I'm gonna go down here and dump him out. Give the trailer a bath and park it. And then hook up the fertilizer to this thing and get started. Was it Koala Games? I think that's right. I hope that's right. Koala. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for that follow. I do appreciate that. I'm very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you and welcome, my friend. Who's got 666? I don't know, man. People who, you know, people who don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I know. I agree. I completely agree. I think it's cool, man. I think it's bad to the bone, you know? Actually, who knows what they're thinking? Get all this live straw picked up. Sow and fertilize this, man, and be ready to do some silage. I can't wait. I'm excited about that money. How did you know that guy was going to be in here doing that? That's on. Did you look in here or something? Mountain Dew, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for that follow. I do appreciate that. Very glad that you like the stream enough to follow it, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, party tents, right? Tilt all your silos at Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh my god. I bet you would. And I bet you all the outside of the houses would have marble all over them, wouldn't they? Marble tile. Yeah, man, got some tents. Yeah, we're gonna have a party later, man. What are you talking about? This is where we party. After the harvest, man, we have a party out here. Yep. I had to put the fence up there because people kept getting drunk and falling down the hill. Wasn't a good sign, man. Yeah, I used to know an old Italian guy that he put marble on the outside of his house. He was hardcore Italian. Dude was funny. He had 2 foot they were 1 foot by 1 foot by 1. They were a foot squared pieces of ceramic tile, marble tile, and he had it these strips down from the peak of his house straight down to the ground, straight down to the foundation. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. I guess it was an accent. I don't know. It was just, yeah. He was something else, boy. That guy was something else. Army Kid. Didn't you ask me that before, buddy? I thought you did. Hey there. Koala Games. How you doing, man? I thought you asked me that before, man. This is a chaff machine. How you doing? Or a forage wagon. Forage harvester, sorry. Turns live straw into chaff. You good? No. You asked me the other day about that. I don't know. Whose is it? Tell me. Tell me, please, sir. Who is it? Let me know. Let's play the Milton Bradley game, shall we? Let's do that. Hold on. I'm waiting. Brandon or Tyler? Remember me? Brandon. Trying to remember you, man. I'm trying. Did I ban you for something, dude? Just curious. Just curious, my friend. No, it's all good, Army Kid. You just lost the password. Well, that stinks. Yeah, it's a chaff machine there, Army Kid. Yep. It's with the gold package, man. It's funny how Google saved mine, right? I told it not to and it saved it anyway. You can use it for corn, you can mow grass with it, and obviously it'll look like that when you mow grass. You can harvest corn with it, and it will turn it into chaff. There's a header on it that harvests everything in the game and turns it into chaff. And then the chaff will turn into silage, which is that brown stuff right there. As soon as I empty all this in here, and then I pack it down and tarp it, after 12 hours it turns brown like that. And then you put it in those things over there. There's 2 little grinders. And you get money. Money, money, money. Yes, sir. Mowing, yeah. Yeah, you can have mowing. I'm done mowing for a while, bud. Till we get cows back. If I don't get cows back, I won't be mowing. Oh, look out. Can't be jumping that. Bigfoot's back. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. So how you doing there, Army kid? You doing all right, man? You hanging in there? And I said, how you doing? Now what you doing? Oh, you're getting over whoa. Dang, that stinks. Yeah, it's all good, man. Take it easy, Coyote. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Yeah, shingles are not good. I agree. See you Friday, brother. Hopefully. James, boy, what's up? No, there's a truck in the game. A pickup truck. No, I can't drive those cars. No. If that's what you're asking. I'm playing on career right now. Just because I think multiplayer was giving me a fit earlier. I don't know. I don't think that was it really, but I'm not sure. So I decided to play going to Fort Mac Friday. All right. Well, we'll see you Monday. See you Monday. Oh, I don't want to start this guy yet. He's gonna be. He'll end up being finished. Let me get this guy going first. Ouch, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. You're off? All right there, Bigfoot. See you Friday, man. Yeah, Netflix gets pretty old, man. Watch The Big Lebowski. Did you already watch The Big Lebowski? Garen Logan? Garen Logan. What's that? You haven't seen The Big Lebowski. Dead Zone. What planet you live on? Jeff Bridges, John Goodman. Oh my God. Put it on, dude. Big Lebowski. Wow. The dude abides, man. Okay, he's talking about what he's talking about there. Dead Zone. My movie is an anime, but yeah, I got you. Hey! Hey! Awesome, man. What's up, dude? You watch? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it when the stream is over too. I think. I don't know. My wife might want me to go to bed. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I feel pretty awake right now. Oh, it's well worth it, dude. I can't believe you've never seen The Big Lebowski. Oh, it is hilarious, man. Why is this thing... Wait a minute. Wait. No wonder why this is taking so long. Oh, that's right, because I had it set on... Oh my God. It was going 5 miles an hour slower than what it needed to. I forgot to... When you set the speed limit on it, that's where it stays, even if you... Oh my goodness. When you hire somebody. That's crazy. Koala Games, huh? Gurren Logan. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might try one show, maybe. We'll see. I already got that one, right? Did I already do that one? Nope. Wait. Are there grooves and machines to shake things out of trees? Groves. I'm sorry, not grooves. Groves. No, there are no groves. Manteo. And nothing to shake anything out of a tree, brother. Not yet, anyway. I'm just gonna wait for a second for this dude, man. Then I gotta go over here and fill him up. I might get that trailer. There's a trailer that does 8,000 liters. I might have to grab that thing so I won't have to fill this up for a long while. Manteo, let me ask you something. You got a daughter? You got a daughter? I'm curious. You're unmarried with no daughters. Okay, all right. But I'm the farmer and I should have a daughter. I got you. A farmer's daughter. You think they're in these trees over here, man? They're up there on the hill in the trees looking down in the house? Is that what it is? Oh my goodness. It might be the law. You might be right. Oh, that guy is going. I forgot. Okay, good. Good. Alright, we need to go back this way because we are done. We need to dump this out, pack this down, tarp it. Or as they say, blanket it. You're a traveling salesman. In Eureka it is, I probably imagine. You might be. You might be, Manteo. Yes, they are. That's why the boys would be trying to look in the houses, man. Whoa, man, that thing's got a turn on it sometimes. Woo! It wants to stay there. Is that why you got popped last time, Brandon? Because you were spamming you were spamming symbols. Hold on a second. I need to check something. Oh yeah. I hardly ever use this. I guess. Wow, that is amazing how it's compacted already. They must have did something with this. That's crazy. All right, we're blanketing it. 12 hours, it'll be ready. 38%. That's gonna be awesome. All right, let's shut that off. So you got to compact it to 100% before you can blanket it. How full is this? This is probably not full yet. This is a byproduct of, yeah, it's not even nowhere near. Just a little bit of liquid manure in there. A byproduct of silage. Nightbot got some. Yeah, he did. Double barrel shotgun, right? Army kid? You're so confused right now. It's a... Man, Tio, it's a byproduct, dude. It's a byproduct of silage. You know, and then you use it to fertilize your your fields, man. It's called slurry. You know? Gross. It does look gross when you buy the tanker that sprays it out. Yeah, it looks gross then, let me tell you. Liquid poo, that's right. That's exactly right. It's the slow gas station. There we go. Anybody coming? No? Okay, good. As long as it's not called Slurpee. Right? And then it would be gross. You're right. All right, so we will give this. Right, exactly. Army, that's right. Yeah, and I'm allowing that now, guys, okay? As long as you don't put the letter in front of it, I'm cool with it, all right? You can do the ... stuff, all right? I'm all right with that. Just don't put the letter in front of it to tell me what it is. I'll figure it out. It's up to me to keep it clean when I'm reading stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, but just in case, I like to do it for the kids so we can still have our fun and write the stuff in there, but just, you know, put the ... with no letter in front of it, and I'll surely figure it out without question. But yeah, you're supposed to be 18 and older to have a Twitch account, so You know, really, I shouldn't be worried about it, but there are some parents that have been in here that have said that they're watching the stream with their kids, so. And really, they shouldn't have the chat up, but it's nice to, you know, if you are watching it, it's nice to be able to read what's going on. But so, anyways, I used to have a real, you know, be a real stickler for that stuff, but I think that just putting the dots and the asterisks in there is fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. Alright, let's go give this a bath. By the time I'm done with this, that tractor should be done, and we're going to go get the mixing wagon and do some silage, man. Make some serious money. Right, that's right. You got it, Army. I mean, that's, you know, that's different, but putting an S there and then the asterisks, or, you know, like an F and then asterisks and then the Y and then asterisk. No, that's not needed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Maybe if I wasn't a father and had, remember when the kids were younger and stuff and they liked watching certain things, you know. I mean, it's farming, man. You wouldn't expect you'd need a 18 and over to be able to watch farming. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yep, he's done. Excellent. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go render some cows. What? What are you talking about? Let's go render some cows. Not rendering any cows, Mantio. Oh my god. And play some Forza. Now, wait. How did you make the connection between... I don't understand. I haven't played Forza in a long time. It's been a long time since I played Forza. And you need to get in line, let me tell you. You need to get in line, my friend. Alright, let's put this back here. Let's go get us a chaff machine. Or a chaff machine. Listen to me. I already have a chaff machine. Let's go get us a silage machine. And it's not necessarily used for silage, but that's what we're going to use it for. Alright, so everything is fertilized, sown, and we're good. Alright. $30. Why is $30? Oh, we don't have 30. Okay. We're good. Alright. New Forza 6 DLC tomorrow? Yeah? Cool. Alright, let's see here. That's what we want right there. That's it. Is that closer to where we need to go? Yeah, I guess. And some of you are going to be like, what? This isn't what you do silage with, man. I've done the front loader before. Done the telehandler. It's, I'm done with that, my friends. Absolutely done with those pieces of equipment. Now I use this. And if you don't know how it works, I'm about to show you. Wait, what? This is the Slurpee machine? Well, the silage is a dry, or the silage is a dry material. You know, it's a, well, the process of grinding it makes the slurry out of it. Makes the Slurpee out of it. Hey, is this legal? Look clean to me. Gross. It's not gross, man. It's like, what do you want to call it? Oh, what are those called? Your compost bins. Now you're gonna say gross again, right? You know? It doesn't look that bad, man. And this is small, right? This was from me mowing, okay? It's not wet, it's dry. And it's not poo. It's just grass that's fermented, right? That's all it is. Hello again. Ben, what's up, man? How you been, Ben? And watch the money rise, yeah. And as the grinders rise, and they grind that stuff up, This is Bjornholm, my friend. It is a stream map that we're working on that I only do while I'm on stream. I don't work on it off stream. So you get to see the whole process. And I save it on my YouTube channel, so yeah, man. Cop would have a lot of tickets. Yeah, I hear you, man. Nope. This isn't online. This is a career. I don't need any help, though. I appreciate it. And then what I do is about the time it gets to 17.5 or so, I turn up the grinder thing until it gets to 3,000, then I shut it off, and it finishes grinding that out. So right, it's not a vat. No. Oh, I'm sure it doesn't smell good. You ever bagged your grass before and left it out, had to leave it out there for a couple weeks while you waited for him to come pick it up? Yeah, buddy. That's what it smells like, I'm sure. Whoops. I have all of this on my YouTube channel. This whole map, I started this map fresh, and it is all on video. So you can check it out. You won't miss a thing. But I only play with people that I know. And there ain't a whole lot of people I know that play the game and that I've been friends with for a long time. And so that's why I normally play it by myself, man. But I appreciate the offer. Well, I wouldn't say that. Are you trying to get banned, Ben? Is that what you're doing? You just feel the need. Sound like my kids, man. When they want something. Well, I thought you said I am. I'm sorry. I mixed those words up there. Koala game. Sorry, man. I mixed up the words there, buddy. My bad. Uh-oh, I got stuck. You stinker. There it is. Yeah, I don't think you are, my friend. If Dead Zone is still in here, he would be one. Who else? I know Death Metal used to was here when I was playing Forza 5. I can't remember who else, man. Kawazinga? What are you blaming on autocorrect, dude? What class do you race, man, is what he's asking you. Whoops, I forgot to do that. So this is the fastest way I found to do this, okay, guys? Without question. I know it doesn't seem that way, but the front loader, you know, it might unload and load faster as far as like the speed of the bucket, but, and it's been a while since I've done this, so, whoops. But I have unloaded a whole silo, which is what they call the concrete walls right there, right? At 100%. Which is 900,000 liters. Alright? Which is a lot, because that's 38%. So, I've unloaded it in just over an hour with this. And with the front loader, and I'm pretty efficient with the front loader. It'll take me over 2 hours. So, this is definitely faster. And the cool thing about silage is, you know, like I said, it's money on the ground. We're gonna, as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna fast forward time. And when I get done fast forwarding the time, because I don't work at night, so 12 hours. I think it takes 18, they said, to have the crops come up. And when the crops come up, by that time, that will be ready to harvest. That will be ready to put in here, which will be twice as much money as what I'm making right now. So, with this on normal, with this set on normal, I mean, there's no reason why you should ever have any problems making any money you know, at all. Now, if you start a map on hard, yeah, it's completely different. I've been doing a map set on hard, Sosnovka. I have quite a few streams of that. That was quite the chore. Same machine, I feed it. Well, no, I would. Yes, it is. But this one would stay here. Army. This one would stay here. But yeah, when I do the cows and stuff, I'll end up buying another one of these. And you don't have to back all the way up if you want. If you want to do a 3-point turn and turn around, that's fine. It's just, I should have backed up more. It's just getting set up for this, because you want to just miss this sign, you know, and get it as close to the first one as you can without hitting it. And then you get the little wagon, or the little dump trailer down in the bottom right corner. You get that to pop up, and you know you're in the right spot. And then you can unload it, man. You know, in the front loader is 6,400. Excuse me. 6,400 liters that it picks up. This is 12,000. So, and it's a lot less maneuvering, and the bucket gets stuck sometimes on this ground, on this pavement. You can't tell it, but there's little grooves in the ground, and it will. Sometimes it gets stuck if you get it too low on accident, you know. But I did enough front loading. Over 1,400 hours playing this game on 3 different game saves. I have done enough with the front loader. All right, there. Koala Games. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, man. Hope to see you there, buddy. Have a good night. Take it easy. I guess with the name that you have, it wouldn't matter if I explained it to you. Would it? I guess it's the same reason for coming into a stream and asking that question. Why? Why ask the question? Oh my goodness. Oops, I forgot to turn it down. Shoot. Why ask why? Exactly. I mean, look at this. We're talking $250,000 already. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right? That's why I said we're about to go up and over the hump like it's insane. You know, we're talking double the money sitting right over there. And it's all by fast forwarding. If I was really hardcore, I'd fast forward after I got this done and then unloaded that. Yep. So, you know. Dead Rebel. What's up, man? Army kid. You're too funny. Just another day. I hear you. Is idiot speaking English? I don't know if he's speaking English or not. I don't think he is. Not really? Okay. I was just curious. I thought it was me. And see, that's why people love silage, is because the price rarely changes. You know, it stays steady, man. It's always right around 1600, you know. Unless there's a high demand, then it can be upwards of 2500 to 3000. So that's why people love doing this, you know. But I don't strictly do it. I just incorporate it into what I'm doing in my farm, man. For it. Whoops, why am I backing up like this? I need to be turning the other way. So around 1700, you pump the time up a little bit. And that will allow your thing to keep spinning while it's taking down that. And when it stops spinning, gets towards empty, just stop the time. Pretty easy, man. It's not that difficult. And I mean, you know, for people when we first started this, like, oh man, you got to do this for money, you got to do that for money, you got to. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can do legitimate farming stuff just straight up without all that other mess and still make decent money. Rotate your crops. Set a few aside for high demands. And rock and roll, man. You know? And that money will come. Like, this is my 4th game save. I really enjoy this game. I don't do it for the money. At 4 game saves, I'm doing it for the money? No. No. The money comes. It's just... It's fun. Now, what are you saying is slow there, Army Kid? Because I do believe we were talking about the idiot speaking English. And him speaking English, I don't know what that has to do with a snail, man. True religion, what it is, man. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Whoops. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Doing a little silage, you know. Finally got our chaff machine. Well, our machine that we're going to use for our silage right here. And we making the money, man. How about you? What is the title of the stream? One more time on the stream map. What's up there, Duramax? It's because of the fact that oh, I gotta fast forward time. I said that because of the fact of I had a bunch of issues earlier with the stream. So I was like, I'm gonna try this one more time. Yep. How you doing tonight, man? Alright, then I need to make a decision, man. I need to make a decision. Because I think... Let me see here. Let me see. I can keep that for a fertilizer. Trying to think what I want to do here. I can keep this with the fertilizer. Oh, Marine. Why don't you wait for silage to grow all the silo fully? Because I am starting out and we need money. That's why. And it's all relevant because it's going to be in there. Whether I let it fill up and do it later, you know, as I get more and as I get all these fields, man, right? As I get all these fields, okay, I'll have barley and wheat fields, right? And as I do those fields, I'm going to have immense amounts of silage. So later on, I'm going to keep 2 rows of silage just for high demands. And then I will just keep selling the other 2 rows. Yeah. All right, let's see here. I'm thinking there's a couple different things I want to do. Let me see. I need to check prices here. Need to check prices. I know I want my T8. Love my T8, man. Relaxing, good though. Are you playing on a new mode? Yeah, this is the stream map. Yeah, this is a map that I started for just to stream, and I only play it while I'm, I only play on the map while I'm streaming. So yeah, this is normal though. Sorry, betting. You're all right, Serge. How you doing, man? Welcome back. All right, I want to get the T8 to haul my stuff. I want to have the T8 because if I decide to get cows later, I can use that to mow with. All right. That's why I'm not buying the case. I don't care if it's 20,000 less. So that'll be. Hold on a second. I don't want to go past. Well, we're going till morning anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's see here. Where is the... All right. Got to get my ad machine here. I want to make sure that I can do what I want to do. I'm not getting rid of any tractors right yet. So let's see here. 254. All right, so that's 72,000. So we want, and this is an investment for later, and because of the fact that we are going to be unloading that silage over there on the other side, and it's going to give us probably $700,000. So it's not going to really matter. You know what I'm saying? 72.54. We should be just fine. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. And I know what I said about the IT runner. You know what? Wait a second. See, that's still too much. We're gonna have to wait. I want to see what I'm gonna do here. I want to use it. That was a part of my reasoning for doing this map too, is I wanted to use the IT. I wanted to utilize the IT runner. I just don't think we can do it right this second. I want a bigger trailer. That's 55,000, and we're gonna end up getting. We're going to end up getting this and this. So you're looking at 90-some thousand. So let's just get a trailer that we can use just for now. We don't need to spend 54 for this. We don't need that right now. Let's just do this one. What one is this one? I've never bought this one before. It hauls everything. This hauls everything. Yeah, let's just do this one for now. 40,000 is plenty for what we're doing. But yeah, that was one of my stipulations was I wanted to utilize the IT runner because I hadn't done it yet. All right, so we're good there. And we're going to get rid of this trailer. Do I need that trailer? I don't need it for the silage yet. I'm going to end up buying another bullpup. So let's go take this one back. Let's see. Yeah, we need to take this one back. Alright, put this down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it was just something I wanted to do different, guys, for the stream. I would not be doing this if it wasn't, you know, set up this way to... The IT runner sets trailers down. It's a DLC. It sets them down like a dump trailer. There's an actual base to it. You can set the trailer down on the ground and leave it. And then you take the base and you drive it around. You can go pick up other trailers around the place. You know, your other fields and stuff. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but I figured since I hadn't really used any, let me get out here and get some fuel. In hardly any of my maps to speak of, that I would make it a point of using it mainly on this map whenever I could. Whoops. Did not mean to hit that button. That was the one thing, was the IT runner, and we were going to use, whenever we had enough slurry, we were going to start to use that too. So just to mix things up a little bit. So we're going to get rid of this bad boy. All right. Take this up to the farm and then reset those other two up to the farm, and then we won't have to drive this around to dump things and do stuff. We'll have something to do it. It's decent. Oh, I better stop this. I don't know where this stuff's at. Let me just stop this until I get up here. This canola might have already popped. Get up here and take a look. Nope. All right, let's get reset this, yes. And reset this, yes. All right. Canola is getting up there. So here's our T8. I don't know, we might want to put a weight on this bad boy. I don't normally do that, but we'll get us a 700. Let's get a 700 weight and plop on this, alright? You know what? Let's get weight. We got new weights, guys. Which one? This is a 800. Let's get this. This is the new DLC weight. This is a mod weight, actually. It's from a mod. Can I put that on this? I can put that on this, can I? Let's see. I think I can. Reset. Yes, yes. And there it is. I don't know why they sit these up here like this way. Wait. Is this the way I gotta connect to it? How do I connect to this thing? No, I guess it's that way. Alright, they did reset it up here right. Okay. The other ones, you gotta come at it this way. Whoa. I think this is correct. Yep. Oh, yeah. Old school weight, man. Concrete block. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa, we've turned. All right. Bam. Canola is ready. Cool. Well, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So the farm's growing, guys. And like I said, I said this from the beginning for those of you that have been around, that we would end up using the IT runner trailers just because I had never used them before. I'm still going to have my train, okay? But I'm going to use this to harvest them from the fields. And what we're going to end up doing is using the auger wagon. We're going to get an auger wagon, and then we're going to auger it into the trailers that are sitting beside, the trailers that are sitting beside some of the fields. Okay. And as I go through, I'll figure out how many trailers I need and where I need to put them. And we'll just have them sitting around, and we'll go around and pick them up and go empty them out, and just something different to do, you know. I think it would be pretty interesting. And then the hardest thing that I'm going to get into is the slurry. The slurry is something I've never messed with. I highly do not recommend it. I normally do these. So this is just something different, but we don't have any slurry right now, so we have to wait. But so we have the T8, man. Yay! T8 rules. And it is, how many acres are you farming in total? That's Mentio, I don't know, man. I'd have to go look at the numbers. But it's those four. Right now, it's right in the center right there, just off a little bit to the center. 29, 24, 25, and 38. Right now, that's it. We're gonna end up having, just like I do on all my other maps. If you can see the light green ones in there, they're all grown up. They're all grown up. They're ready to be harvested, obviously, because they just matured. But we will own the whole map before this is all done and said. And it will happen very quickly, trust me. Now that we have silage rolling, and everything is getting in a rhythm, we're going to be knocking this out big time. So, but yeah, it's taken off now. It's awesome. Having this T8 is going to be amazing. And we're going to save up. I don't know what we're going to get next. We might hold on to this for a little while and get us a bigger harvester, grab another field, plow some fields together. You know, it might be time for another harvester. After we do the silage over there, we get that silage done. Yeah, it's going to be on. Trust me. Even more so than it is right now. But listen, guys, it is 12 o'clock midnight. What's an auger wagon? It's a wagon that they use to pull, and they empty out the harvesters, and they take it over to the actual trailer and empty it in the trailer. It augers it from the auger into the trailer. So yeah, you're gonna see that. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys being here tonight. Sorry about the stream starting and it was messing up, and I don't know what was going on with Twitch. I still have no idea. But I will have this part up on YouTube tomorrow from when I started and restarted this again. I don't know what the uptime is. 2 hours. So there will be a 2-hour video from this stream tonight. And I will see you again on Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I like to, night, their true religion. I like to say the names that are in the chat real quick, just to show some love. Mr. True Religion, Surge, Scruff, what's up, man? Omaha, how you doing? Mr. Mantillo, always welcome. And we got here Dead Rebel and Grosado and Chris and Buggy Freak and Army Kid hanging out in the chat that I can read right now. But anyways, might be some more out there that are watching the stream. You have a good night, Mantillo. Take it easy, everybody. And I hope to see you Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be good to each other and to yourself. Peace.